Today, Penang is rewriting the narrative. This is Penang International Commercial City, a smart city comprising the best of commerce, leisure and living, easily accessible via a well-planned transport system and road network. Living in PICC is an ultra-modern pleasure. Residents enjoy facilities that enrich their lives, making every experience easy and enjoyable. This philosophy is replicated in the business world as well. Offices are designed to heighten the daily buzz. Here, companies enjoy state-of-the-art facilities that ensure the smooth flow of business to optimize productivity, so people can focus on what's important to them. Here, everything is a click away, easily arranged and delivered to your doorstep. So, families get to indulge in the thing they love the most. PICC is a great place for that much-needed break. Everything is seamless from check-in onwards. Via a well-designed all-in-one app, guests enjoy exemplary features. Check out the latest happenings. Disappear into a futuristic world of wonder, of marvel and awe. Then shop without ever reaching for a wallet. After the excitement, it's time to take things slow. Enjoy a romantic interlude with the stunning views playing host. Penang International Commercial City has it all, including great location. It's linked to the mainland via 2 bridges, while the Penang International Airport is close by. Penang Free Trade Zone is just minutes away, and Georgetown a highway away. It's also close to international schools, universities, and an 18-hole golf course. Penang International Commercial City, the new pulse of Penang. Another prestigious project by Hunza.
everyone who is tuning in today. A very special broadcast, If you have been a regular of our Muze talk show, you will notice that I am a rather new face here this very evening. But, I would like to wish all of you a very good evening. And my name is Andy, as you can see on the screen, and I'll be your host for today's Muze talk show. So for those, who are tuning in from the Star Facebook Live, welcome to join us today. This is a very special broadcast, not just because there are more content that we shared today, but because today we have a lot of special prizes. Call it, I'll just give you a tip. We have some generous cash prizes for lucky winners to win and to walk away after today's show. So do stay tuned from the start all the way to the end. So what is today's live show all about? So maybe I'll just, just give a very brief introduction on Hunza, because I'm sure a lot of you who are tuning in today will probably be coming here because of, Hunza Group itself. So Hunza is a multi-award winning property developer based in Penang with more than 43 years of industry experience. So we also have quite a number of projects that probably a lot of you have heard before. Some of the award-winning projects like Alila 2, the Gurney Paragon mixed-use development over at Gurney Drive, and of course the poster that you saw from our promotional, which is Penang International Commercial City. So just keep joining in. I'll really appreciate it if you can. Let's show it over here. Yes, like, share, and comment. All these videos. Do it in all your social medias and Facebook. If you have your friends, do remember to tell them to also like, share, and comment. And for today's broadcast, for our regulars, maybe this is something very new. Because we want to make sure that everyone is stay with us from the start all the way to the end. So we have this thing called the QR code check-in. As you can see right here, the QR code here, don't worry, this is not my Sejahtera check-in code. We're not tracing you. We just want to make sure that you're checking in with us at the beginning. And then later on, towards the end, before the lucky draw, we will have another QR code for you to check out. So once you do the check-in and the checkout, you will be eligible to run for our lucky draw. We have a really good lucky draw today because we have people who are joining in from all around the country in Malaysia. So we have cash prizes for you to win today. So for those who have been joining us on our regular broadcast, today is really special because we have some really great prizes waiting for you. So do remember to stay with us from the start all the way to the end. I also have to mention that we might be having some overseas friends who are tuning in. That's because Hunza, we also have overseas presence in several markets, such as like Singapore, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, China, Australia, even as far as Australia. So for those who are tuning in those odd hours, thank you very much for your support as well. So I'm going to keep the QR code here for another short while so that everyone has enough time to check in. So now, as you can see right behind me, later probably you'll be able to have a better view of the backdrop. Right now, I'm actually broadcasting live on this evening from Type B showroom in Penang International Commercial City's first phase development, Muze at PICC. So later, if you are interested, to just come over and have a look at our showrooms, do make an appointment with our sales staff, and then you can come over and check out some of the showrooms that we have from Muze at PICC. So how do you know that I'm actually broadcasting live and not pre-recording? Well, that's because I know that Apple has just announced 3 new products earlier this morning. If I can recall correctly, that was the iPad Air, the iPhone SE 3, and of course the new Mac. I'm a personal fan of iPhone, so I do keep in close touch with all these new developments. So, and that is how you know that I'm actually broadcasting live, because this information are all fresh from this morning and not from before this. So, as I mentioned just now, remember to comment, like, and share. I'll really appreciate it. And it's been a while since I've been doing MCs, so I'm kind of get a bit nervous. As you can see, I'm like all red over here. So, in order to make sure that, to make me less nervous, do continue to comment down below. Put some hashtags, perhaps, like Muze at PICC. All those hashtags will really help, because you make me less nervous, then probably I'll give you a bit more tips. You know why? Because we have some games lined up for you today as well, other than the lucky draw, ladies and gentlemen. So just a very quick run through on what's going to happen for this very evening. I'm just doing the opening right now. So there are much more things, much more exciting things happening later on. There'll be plenty of sharings, plenty of videos which will be exclusively broadcasted for the first time today. Those videos are testimonials, explanations from our consultants, and we also have some special announcement towards the end of today, other than the lucky draw. So remember to stay tuned all the way until the end, not just because of the special announcement, but also because if you want to be eligible for the lucky draw, you will need to check out via the QR code later on. So I really want to get things moving on. So, but before that, I really want to say that 2021 was a really, really exciting year for Hunza and Penang in general, because there were a lot of things that happened, despite some of the lockdowns or some restrictions. Because of all these restrictions, then of course for us, we will have to continually to reach out to our clients, to our stakeholders. So we explored a lot of ways, even went into various digital platforms, videos, talk shows and stuff like that. We did everything that we can in order to get in touch with our followers from all around the world. And it's been a really, really exciting year, and I really can't wait for what 2022 has for us in the store. But before that, I've been saying that it was a very exciting year, but let me show you via video like what has transpired in 2021, and then later on probably we can talk a bit more about it. And that was the year that was of 2021. Well, as you can see, or as if you saw just now, we did plenty of talk shows. So much talk shows that some of us are, we can even start our own podcast and things like that. Some of my friends even texted me that, are you guys going into like media production and things like that? You've done so many talk shows. I'm pretty sure you can do interviews and things like that rather easily. Well, that can be true to a certain extent. It actually helped us, especially for me, doing talk shows actually gave me the confidence to actually stand right in front of the lens and then, host things like this. So it was a really, really exciting year. But one specific thing that I really, really wanted to highlight from that video is something called the H channel. Well, it's a really interesting YouTube project that we started in May last year. Because of the lockdowns and things like that, some of our friends from overseas couldn't travel over to Penang, and also because in Malaysia itself, there were some state restrictions. You couldn't cross state and stuff like that. So we wanted to continue to show people out there what is going on in Penang. What has transpired in Penang over the past 2 years. During the international border lockdown. So via the H channel in YouTube, well, I would really appreciate it if you go over to YouTube. You can, if you're watching this from a computer, you can open up a new tab, go to YouTube, and then type the H channel, and do remember to subscribe to it, because we have just crossed the 1,000 subscribers mark early 2 weeks ago. So it's really nice to have 1,000 followers actually following us week in, week out, to actually check out the content that we have planned for our viewers. So a lot of things we have done in the H channel itself. We went to a lot of places in Penang, some hidden places that we ourselves were not aware about before this. And then we also had a lot of conversations, interviews with a lot of Penang personnel, profiles of Penang, to talk about things like investment, tourism, food, fashion, and so much more. So you can check out all those videos in our H channel at YouTube. So do remember to subscribe, and also I have to do this, throughout the whole night. Do remember to continue to comment, like, and share, because as you can see here, you will be eligible to win Gurney Paragon Mall shopping vouchers if you do all these 3 things. All right. So do remember to comment, like, and share continuously over the evening. So in January itself, pre-Chinese New Year, we also did a really big thing. In fact, I think it's rather safe for us to say that we're the first ever developer to actually successfully organize, because it's actually over, right? We actually managed to successfully organize the largest CNY virtual event for all our purchases from all around the world. During the CNY virtual event, we managed to gather like almost close to 18,000 cumulative live views that time. So we managed to get all our purchasers to tune in at the same time, to celebrate the gathering before the Chinese New Year, and it was really exciting. So we really hope to be able to actually meet up with all our friends from overseas real soon. Now that the government has actually announced that we will be reopening the borders on 1st of April. So we really hope to get our friends to come back here, to actually check out all the places that we recommended in the H channel. Then Penang itself also has very eventful year. Of course, when it comes to economy, very obviously, everyone will probably know about the big investment from Intel, 30 billion ringgit Malaysia investment by Intel, which is it actually helped Penang to shoot up all the way in the approved manufacturing investment ranking. I think it was just announced earlier today. News came out, Penang came out top on the approved manufacturing investment among all the states in Malaysia. We managed to record, listen to this carefully, we managed to record in 2021 76.2 billion ringgit Malaysia, and that was 39% of the total country's approved manufacturing investment value. I would think it's rather not too bad, considering that we're the second smallest state in Malaysia. Penang has so many things in the pipeline, not just what has happened, but what will be happening soon. Penang has so many things, like even just earlier last week, the Chief Minister announced the Penang Creative Digital District called the CD Square to actually, foster creative digital startups in the state. CNN also listed it as one of the best destinations to visit in 2022. And of course, International Living has continuously ranked Penang as one of the best places to retire in. It was a really eventful year for Penang, with all the accolades, with all the achievements. So, as a Penangite and myself, I'm born and bred here, I'm really proud of what Penang has achieved. And of course, me being part of Hunza, I'm also equally very proud of what we have managed to do in Hunza, despite it was a rather challenging year in 2021. So I've been talking, since the start of the video, it's time to get a bit of fun going. So as I mentioned just now, we have games lined up for you. In fact, we have 2 games lined up for this very evening. So for game 1, we will be starting with something a bit more lighter, something that don't test your mind that much. So it's called Find the Differences. So as you can see on the screen right now, there are two pictures, one on the left and one on the right. Those two are obviously, well, maybe not very obviously, although one of the difference is rather obvious. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone can look at it right now. So what I need you to do is to find the number of differences. You don't have to list out the name, like obviously one of the items there, everyone knows is the bag, I've given you a really huge clue. So minimum, of course, there will be one. So I just need you to list down the number of differences that you can find in the pictures, in both pictures. You don't have to list out the bag or things like that. Just give me the number of differences, all right? So of course, the obvious one will be one in the middle. Everyone will be able to see that clearly. How about, let me just throw in another one. It has something to do with the color. Yeah. Okay, that's two clues given to you already. Maybe I should just throw in another one. I feel quite a bit generous this evening with all the comments coming in. Let me just throw in another one. Yeah, it's a plush toy. Yeah, there's 3 clues given to you. I think that's more than enough. Okay? So remember to count the number of differences and then list down in the comment blocks, and then we will pick 3 winners from this round, and then there will be another round. So if you didn't manage to get the correct answer for this round, that's fine. You can always win that, or you can always try in the second round. Okay? Alright, I think that's enough for round 1. I hope you have enough time to actually discover the differences between those pictures. Maybe can we go to round 2? Yes, round 2, slightly a bit more tricky here. But, well, I can see one very obvious difference. On the right, maybe in the middle, and maybe in the left. Well. Let's see. I have 3 here. I can see 3 here, or maybe more. Very interesting. Yes, keep the comment coming. 3 winners will also be picked for this round, and then maybe let me just fire up a bit, so that you can participate more. 6 lucky winners from this game will be walking away with 50 ringgit Touch and Go e-wallet credit. That's 50 ringgit Touch and Go e-wallet credit. You can do a lot of stuff with e-wallet these days, especially Touch and Go. It's so widely used everywhere. You can just use it to buy anything that you want. All right, so maybe I'm a bit more generous. Let's keep this for another like 10 seconds. Okay. All right, maybe 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and it's over. And now, as my colleague just texted me the name of the winners. I hope I hope it's not too hard for me to announce these names. So maybe I'll pick the first 3 for the first game first. Congratulations in advance for these 3 winners. The first one is 𝐏𝐞𝐧𝐚𝐥 𝐂𝐨𝐰, and then the second one is this name sounds really familiar, Jen. And the third name will be Miss. Sorry if I get it incorrectly. The third one will be Miss Olivia Fang. Well, congratulations to the 3 of you. And also, the second batch of winners for the second round also came in, and I have here with me Mr. Paul Lim, Mr. Ray Hu, and the last one, Mr. Nicholas Tan. Yes, the 6 of you, congratulations to you. You will be walking away with 50 ringgit Touch and Go e-wallet credit. Don't worry, don't be nervous. We will definitely get in touch with each and every of you via private messaging over in Facebook. So we've recorded your name, so don't worry, we won't be hiding or we won't be walking away with your prizes. We will get in touch with you after this event is over. So congratulations again once again to all 6 winners. Do stay on, because we also have another game later on towards the end. And of course, like I mentioned earlier on, the great lucky draw cash prizes waiting for you. Maybe, just to get everyone fired up, right? I should reveal the grand prize for tonight's cash prize lucky draw grand prize winner. 888 ringgit cash prize. cash, seriously, man. If I am not right in front of this screen right now, I will participate too. Cash price 888 ringgit. There's so much things you can buy with 888 ringgit. Okay, so remember to stay on all the way until the end. So, I've been talking by myself for the past 20 minutes. Am I 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes exactly. I've been talking about all by myself for 20 minutes. So, you have seen the poster. I have two guests who will be joining me for this evening. So maybe I'll start with the first guest. It's nice to have someone to converse with, and this person is also very close to me. She's my direct boss, in fact. So I'm very glad, to invite Miss 𝐏𝐞𝐧𝐚𝐥 to join us for this evening. So Miss 𝐏, can I have you next to me, please? Okay. Hi, 𝐏𝐸𝐷.
Hi,
Thanks for
Andy.
joining me this evening.
It's a great pleasure to
Yeah.
join you on this live show.
We were just conversing before this, because she's my direct boss, so we will feel nervous. But she said, let's make it lighter. So,
Yeah.
okay, I've said, okay, in that case, you ask for it, then I'm going to make it really, really light for all of us, So, we're both wearing white, because I think it gels in. Oh, like I mentioned earlier on, now you can see slightly better towards the back here. This is the Type B showroom for Muze at PICC. I think it's a very nice place, for us to do this, So, how was your day, by the way? I've not seen you in office for the whole day.
Yes, because we had to come here for the
Yeah,
rehearsal and prepare for
correct.
today's live show. It's very exciting.
Correct. 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐺 has spent a lot of time to prepare for today. I mean, in fact, all three of us have spent a lot of time to prepare for today because we wanted to make sure that we get the right content to all of you, and of course, to also make the best out of the time that you spend with us for this evening.
Of course, yes.
So 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐺, we have people tuning in from all around the world. Even probably, maybe just Malaysia itself, we also have people tuning from different states. Then some people might not be aware of, Hunza brand, but because, we've been around in the industry for more than 4 decades, 43 years and counting. So, but of course, like I mentioned, there will be people who probably have not heard of us before.
Yes.
So maybe we give them a bit of context, of
course,
who
yeah.
Hunza is. I mean,
Yeah.
what is Hunza,
What is Hunza?
Yeah, what is
Well,
Hunza? That's a
well
very
tonight
good question.
it is about property, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Hunza is a property development company to start off, right? So our founder has over 40 years of experience in the industry.
Yes.
So rightly pointed out by Andy, we have been in the market for so long, and our track record is about 15,000 units of residential and commercial units that we have built. Of course, our resources are mainly focused in Penang. So this is the state that we start, our first development up until today. Of course, outside of Penang, we also have our land banks over in KL, in Kedah, different states. But some of the landmark projects that our viewers may know, if you come to Penang, if you go to 𝐾𝐚𝐺 Drive, you wouldn't miss this development called
Obviously,
the 𝐾𝐚𝐺
yes.
Paragon development.
Yes.
It's a mixed development,
Yeah.
right? With 2 towers of residential, the shopping mall, and the 100-year-old St. Joe's Heritage Building that we restored.
Yeah,
Right.
and that is an award-winning property. I mean, in fact, a lot of our projects that we have done are all actually, multi-award winning.
Yeah, I think the philosophy behind the company, the core value is really to provide quality, the
Projects,
projects
yeah,
to our
houses, homes.
Yes. So I'm glad that a lot of our buyers, enjoy the return of investment that they have invested in our projects over the years.
Yeah, correct. Because I personally like to say this: when you buy into the brand of Hunza, you know that you're actually buying into quality. So, like what 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐺 rightly mentioned earlier on, we also have projects beyond Penang.
That's
like
right.
From people who are outside of Penang, they wouldn't know before this that we even have projects in Kedah. But I really want to maybe talk a bit more on our project over in KL,
Okay.
which is I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't know that Hunza also have presence in KL.
Actually, in Penang itself, Andy, we have Alila, we have Infinity, Gurney Paragon. These are some of the award-winning projects. But a lot of people do not know that our project in KL, that was launched about more than 10 years ago already. It was one of the exclusive project sitting in this serene and peaceful neighborhood called the Seputeh.
Seputeh.
Right. And it's called the Mutiara Seputeh project.
Mutiara Seputeh.
Yeah. Very nice. Landed properties, bungalows and semi-Ds. It was our first project. Very well received.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I love that location. In fact, I stayed there when I was in KL. Close to Bangsa, close to Mid Valley, easily accessible to the Federal Highway. I'm sure people from the Klang Valley would know about this project. We still have land banks in KL, but like I said, we focus currently in Penang, and especially the project of PICC.
Yeah, but you know that now, Ziming has mentioned that we still have a land bank over in KL. So I'm personally very excited on having future developments coming up over in KL. Particularly Bangsa. I love Bangsa a lot. So, but today we really want to specifically focus and highlight on our signature development.
Okay.
The best development, the biggest development, the hottest, the most wow development that we have done so far. It is so big that a lot of people call it like the KLCC of the North. So it's, I think everyone will know about this already by now. It's called Penang International Commercial City, otherwise also known as PICC. So, for people who also probably heard this for the first time, what is PICC? What do we have inside PICC?
We all know, but let's share with
we
our
all
viewers.
know, yes.
Okay, so PICC is one large piece of land, 43 acres. It's a freehold land that our founder has found in the southern part of Penang. Okay, essentially when he bought that piece of land, he said that that's really the last piece of the huge land that you can find in Penang, right? So we are very close to the MNCs. Penang, our economic foundation is built upon
the manufacturing and industrial.
That's right. So for those working in the MNCs, we are here, just a stone away. And we are not far, just 10 minutes away from the Penang International Airport and the two bridges. We are right next to the Spice Convention Center, opposite the only 18-hole golf course. So very strategic location. So I just love this place. When we share this with our consultants, for the first time, we have this mass development that we want to undertake. Everyone was so excited. So the consultant team that we have engaged, they are of vast experience, international experience, and we want to build something that Penang has not built before. When we go to Singapore, when we go to Hong Kong, there are mass development where everything is integrated. You have the commercial components like hotel, office, shopping mall. It's all integrated and people do not need to drive. They just walk, and from one corner they can walk to another corner. This is what we want to build in PICC. Right. So just to be specific, what do we have? The first phase of the residence has already started construction, and later on we will share more on the first phase residence called the Muze. And the second phase, which is also the components in the commercial hotel, international standard, BPO office, the shopping mall, and also we have the medical center in the future phase, plus thousands of units of residential. It is all in this integrated commercial city that we are going to build. So
I think it will
exciting.
Be very, very exciting. It's very, I will use the word ambitious, because we call it itself a city, a contained city inside. And then you have the word Penang, Penang in there. So it's really, really a defining project for Hunza and also Penang.
Because it also jives in with the Vision 2030 of the state government.
Penang 2030.
Yes, where the focus of development is towards the southern part, right? So that's why we also have an LRT station here, connecting Georgetown to Komta all the way to the airport, passing by PICC station. So that's our direction.
Yes, that's right. So, we want to talk a bit further, but why don't we just hear what our consultants have to say about this project? They know the project, the inside out, like the back of their hand. So, for those people who want to get verified information, testimonials, hear it from them. maybe you just you feel like you want more confidence from the consultants directly, we'll get it for you. So to get things started, let's play the first video by the architect from Muze at PICC, which is none other than architect Permata.
PICC is designed as an integrated and sustainable mixed development project. PICC, Penang International Commercial City, it consists of various components such as medical, hotels, service apartments, offices, and also condominiums. And one of the advantages of PICC is also that in the future there will be a proposed LRT link, the light rail transit link that will be proposed by the Penang state government. So it is an added advantage for PICC itself. So for Muze being part of the PICC, and for Muze residents, they will benefit from being able to work, to shop, to have leisure, to have easy transportation in the future, being part of a sustainable and integrated city of PICC. So at the same time, for Muze residents, it is an added advantage on their property value, which will be increased, and also it will help on the rental income for those that looks for investing opportunities. The site of the Muze is the first phase of Penang International Commercial City. When we were engaged by Hunza to look into the Muze for phase 1, it's a residential building that has been, it's the first launch by Hunza for PICC. So one of the most important things that we look into during the initial stage of architectural layout is the site. The site being located at the Bayan Baru, which is the heart of the south of Penang, and also in the hustling and bustling city and township of Bayan Baru, we see that there's a lot of potential in the sense of panoramic view of the golf course and also the south of Penang, whereby the sea, the Penang Bridge, and not to forget the airport that we can see from a distance. So for us for the architectural layout, the orientation of the building, is very important, and we look into the orientation of the building. The Muze facade has two distinct features. One of it is the vertical fins, and the other one is the horizontal features. It creates a contemporary outlook and for the architectural. The vertical fins adds a sense of strength to the high-rise, and the horizontal features creates a flow of movement that breaks down the geometrical shape of it. And these two features, they are visible from the ground level and is easily identified by the people, and it creates an interesting landmark to it for Muze itself. And this 52 and 58 story building, we create an L-shaped block. The orientation that we try to achieve is for all the units to have a 360 view depending on the unit that you are in. So for the north side, we have the golf course. For the south, we have the south of Penang, the view of the city. And not to forget, on the east and west, we have the future of PICC. And on the opposite side, we have the Spice Arena, the convention center, whereby the lightings will illuminate, the interesting lighting will illuminate the skyline during the night. So this, when we first gathered the geometry block of the building, we find that to have an unequal height of the building adds an interesting silhouette to the local skyline. And from the architectural point of view, when the different heights created, it has a different perspective and different impact to one that can see on the ground. It creates a different architectural language and massing, and it breaks down the monotone of just the geometrical shape of the L-shaped building. And other aspect that we find that is very important architecturally is the internal unit, whereby when we achieve all the panoramic views and also the views of the south of Penang, we will want, for the comfort of the residents, especially in all the areas like the living rooms and all the bedrooms, to have ample lightings and natural ventilation. This view from the units, they are all external facing, you know, depending on which unit you are in. And interestingly, it is a different concept from other development, whereby we see it as an advantage even with city view. And as the building is high, you can see all the south of Penang from the higher level, and including the Penang Bridge, the seas, and of course the airport view. Other than the external views, because we introduced a large greenery on the ground level. We have a multi-purpose arena and landscaping. This creates interaction space for the residents itself. And not to forget the podium level, where we have the swimming pool, we have the greenery and other amenities, whereby for those that is internal facing units, they are able to enjoy the pool, the water features, the greenery that can be seen from the internal. This courtyard creates a different perspective to the building. And also one of the important aspects of having internal facing units, we try to have it the distance between the unit as far as possible for the comfort of the residents. And not to forget, on the tower, we have created various amenities that can be enjoyed by the residents. The games room, the mini theatre, the landscaping, the lounge, even this intermediate hanging gardens that we have created at the podium, at the tower level. This area, they can enjoy the panoramic view of the golf course and also the south of Penang as well.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was our architect, the architect Permata. So before we continue on, I would just like to keep this coming in again. Come on, everyone, just like, share, and comment. Get this as far as possible, get to as many people as possible. We still have the second game coming, and we also have a lucky draw towards the end. If you didn't manage to check in, that's fine. You can always go to the second game, where you also be walking away with 50 ringgit TNG e-wallet credit that you can use to do a lot of stuff. Okay, so it's like finally I have another person next to me already, and I can feel much more relaxed right now. See, I'm now without my tab already. Yeah. So to me, before we go on to talk about Architect Permata's video, let me ask you a very interesting question. Among the so many components inside PICC, right, which is the one that you have been looking forward to the most? You cannot choose shopping mall.
I cannot choose shopping mall.
Yeah, because I know everyone likes shopping, so definitely everyone will choose shopping mall. You cannot choose shopping mall. What else are you most excited for?
Actually, as far as the perspective that we have drawn, right, I have to say I love the shopping mall. But because I have seen the actual building of Mills Residence, so for this moment, my focus is this Mills Residence.
Okay, fair
because
enough.
Because of the beautiful outlook, the beautiful architecture that Architect Permata has designed for us. It's very impressive.
Okay, fair point. She likes the shopping mall. I personally prefer the Central Park. because I like outdoor, I like fresh air. We also have a central park in between the phases. So so the people who are who like some fresh air, can go out there and walk. But at the same time, one thing I personally like in general about PICC is the integrated part of the entire development.
Yeah.
So when we talk about integrated, right, what can you think of immediately right off the bat?
Actually, integration to me, right, it's connecting with each other. When we first designed this PICC entire layout, I see that everything is linked together via link bridge, sheltered link bridge. And I thought, wow, this is something that we must have in Penang. But after speaking to more and more consultants and, to the authority as well, and after the LRT station is being, connected to the entire development, my concept of integration has gone even wider. It can be integrated through the entire Penang Island, even towards the mainland. So that's the entire integration that I have in mind.
Penang International Commercial City. Now we are integrating way beyond the city, so now we go into the state as well. So I think Penang people in general, when it comes to walking, right, we always have second thought about it. But in PICC, we will give you a reason to walk. You know why? Because everything is connected, and also, it doesn't matter if it was raining or it was really, really hot out there. I think the link bridges actually help to help people to move from one point to another point. So everywhere, you can go anywhere within the city itself just by walking. It's really, 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 really a great plus point for convenience.
One point that you raised is very relevant, especially in this time of pandemic in the past 2 years, right? I think people now want contactless. They want convenience also. So walking and going down to a shopping center nearby, going to work nearby, meeting people nearby, it's what people want these days. People don't want to go somewhere very far. 麻烦了, right?
Correct.
So I think this will develop a new habit. I think this is something like a modern living that we want to have it in PICC.
Yes. And I think it's fair for us to really say this, that this is the first large-scale mixed integrated development in Penang. I don't think we've seen anything bigger than this so far.
Of course, and one of the things that we undertake to build for this entire project, including the infrastructure, is something that we have committed. So in order to have a large integration, we must ensure that the infrastructure provided for the users are also large enough, to be able to cater for the large number of the people here. So there are, let me just introduce, there are three main upgrades of infrastructures that we are going to do. One is the entire site will be connected to Jalan 𝐏𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴. So Jalan 𝐏𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴 is the road just opposite our site. There will be a flyover that we will build to connect that particular road into the entire city. So that's one. Number two is the main road in front of this piece of land, which is Jalan Tun Dr. Awang. It will be enlarged to a 6-lane road. All the way to the roundabout, the Crystal Point roundabout, we will build an underpass so that for drivers, they don't need to stop at the roundabout. They can go straight into the underpass and go straight to our Penang Bridge and also to Georgetown. So, I mean, the provision of all this infrastructure is what we have promised, what we have undertaken for the government and also for the residents here.
So it's easy for you to go in and then go out from the city as well. So everything is really, really, really focused around the term of convenience. But I also heard that Muze at PICC is going to be the tallest building in the southwest district of Penang.
That's right.
So when you think about tallest, right? And then one thing when we mention the word tallest is because surrounding the whole building itself, there are no other, like skyscraper and things like that. So you won't be like looking at people's balconies and things, and you can see things from miles.
Yes.
So let's describe the panoramic view for people.
Okay. When we talk about the tallest or landmark, things like that, we already anticipated when we planned. We want to build one of the tallest commercial buildings in the entire Penang. So, of course, the commercial city is in phase 2. However, for phase 1 Muse Residential, from far you can already see this beautiful building being constructed. Few months to go before completion of the construction, but while you're driving towards that direction, you can see this beautiful building standing tall. You won't miss it. It's beautiful. Tower B and Tower A. One block is 52 stories. The other one is 58 stories. So, like you said, it's unblocked view. Depending on which level you stand, or depending on which phases you look at, whether you can see the Golf view, you can see the Penang Bridge view, you can see the Spice view, or even the phase 2 PICC view. So it's unblocked, and you get the 360 panoramic view. So
maybe I would like to address one more concern before we go to the next video. Because Malaysia is, after all, a country with tropical climate.
Okay.
So rain is also quite frequent over here. We only have 2 seasons, rain and no rain. So during all these times, right? So I believe for us, we have something planned in mind. Something called the on-site detention tank.
That's right. So not all the projects are designed to have a detention tank. However, when our consultants sit down together with us, we look at the entire area. We thought it's good to have this facility provided for our Muse residents. So an on-site detention tank essentially is during downpour, when you have a flush of rainwater coming down, it will be stored in that detention tank first before the water is being discharged to the external drainage system. So that will reduce the risk of flooding and reduce the amount of the water that brings down from the downpour.
That's a really great thing. At least it's one less worry for the people in the PICC itself.
Yeah.
So we have talked about the scale of the development, the views of the development, but there's one important point. We also mentioned the word smart a lot. So what does it mean to have the smart component in Penang International City, Commercial City? So our consultant 𝐏𝐻 will be sharing with you some details that define the term smart for Penang International Commercial City itself. So why don't we have a look at the presentation video by 𝐏𝐻.
Okay, for Muse itself, we have 2 towers, Tower A and Tower B. For Tower A is 52 story and Tower B is 58 story. Based on our initial traffic analysis, actually the lift speed requirement is 3 meter per second and 3.5 meter per second for Tower A and Tower B. After we have discussed with Hunza decided to upgrade the speed from 3 meter per second to 3.5 meter per second for Tower A and 3.5 meter per second to 4 meter per second for Tower B. On top of that, we have also increased the lift capacity to 20% and also the ceiling height to 2.7 meter. So this will actually give you a grand feeling and more spacious for the lift car. Okay, in terms of speed, both 3.5 and 4 meter per second are actually considered a high-speed lift. Just imagine for Tower B, from level 1 until to level 58, the height is around 200 meters. So based on 4 meter per second, it will take roughly 50 seconds for you to reach from level 1 to 58 story. But in terms of that also, we might consider in plus minus the boarding time and also the traveling times. So in actual, we are getting like less than 1 minute for you to travel from level 1 to level 58. For security system itself, we have 5 tiers. The first tier will be at the main entrance. The second tier will be at the podium car park. Third tier will be at the lift lobby. Fourth tier will be at the lift car, and the last tier will be at the individual units. Basically, for tier 1 until to tier 4 are actually located at the common area, and then tier 5 itself is for the individual units. In common area itself, we have this CCTV surveillance system, card access system, panic alarm system, and also guard tour patrolling system. For CCTV itself, we have approximate 250 numbers of cameras installed at the perimeter and also inside the buildings. And all these cameras are actually linked back to the security control room and will be monitored by the security. For the card access system itself, we have two types, the long range for the vehicle and then the short range for the door access. And then for the guard patrolling system itself, we are actually allowing this inside the common areas, meaning that the guard will need to patrol the surrounding of the building based on the schedule fixed by the building management. And then the last one will be the panic alarm system. Panic alarm system is actually a system that it will inform or trigger an alarm to the security control room, whereby when there is any help or emergency happening inside the common area. So we are actually setting up this help point within this common area, whereby when there's any trigger or panic, the residents can actually send a signal back to the security control room, and the security will actually send their personnel go and check up on the issue. Self-registered visitor management system is actually a system developed under the Hunza community apps. The reason we are having this is we wanted the resident to have the responsible to register their own visitors. The main intention is we feel that the safety of the community is not solely depend on the responsible of the guard or the building management. It also depends on the resident itself. So they will need to pre-register their own visitors. So upon registration, a link with a QR code will be sent to the smartphone of the visitors, and then the visitors can actually use the QR code to access to the building within the validity period. So if, let's say, there's any extension beyond the stay within the building, the system will actually trigger the building management and also will send a notification to the residents to ensure that they want to make sure the resident is still within the building. Every unit in Muse comes with a smart home system, and smart home system itself, we have a smart hub, we have a smart door lock, we have a smart light switch, we have an infrared controller, we have a voice controller, we have a magnetic door contactor, and also we have a smoke detectors. Actually, what is smart home system? Smart home is actually a convenient home setup whereby all these home appliances can be controlled using internet connection from anywhere through the mobile devices or network devices. The main intention is we wanted to consolidate all these control devices into one device. And this one device can either be your smartphone, your tablet, or even your voice controller units such as the Google Home or the Amazon Alexa.
That was such a great video from 𝐿𝐻. I think he covered quite a number of things. And actually help us, to save some time to explain to you, because he already said everything that we wanted to think. But we really perhaps want to talk about one thing, one specific thing. The residents' smart app. Everyone wants convenience these days.
Yes.
Everything wants to be done within the handphone. So the smart app itself, I think it's really a push factor for PICC.
That's right.
Yeah.
So when we planned this development, Andy, actually we set up a team that is looking into the smart element. It's part of the concept of the design, where the entire city is designed as a smart city. So meaning to say, in short, essentially what the user will do is, in their tablet, you download this app, and then you're able to connect yourself with every component in the PICC development. So I take, for example, a resident from Muse, she wants to make an appointment to see a doctor, for body checkup, let's say. It's through this app where she can make an appointment. She wants to go to the office, she wants to make a reservation in restaurants, everything is done through an app. So these days, it's about convenience, it's about contactless, it's about comfort. So all this is what smart can cater, and this is part of the concept design that we have in PICC.
The power of the house in the palm of your hand.
That's right.
Sounds very familiar. So yes, that's about it for for now. Maybe Ziming will be joining us in a short while. But before that, I have more content coming for you guys. So keep the views coming, share, comment, and like. Get as many people as possible to watch, because Game 2 is coming up real soon, and then a lot of people will be walking away with 50 ringgit DNG e-wallet credit. I think that's an amazing thing. And of course, the more people get to watch this thing, share this thing, then you'll also be eligible to win some Penang Mall cash vouchers. It's shopping time. All right. So thank you, Ziming, for joining me for the past 15 minutes or so. So we'll see it in a bit.
Sure.
So for now, before this, I want to show you, like we've been talking about the concepts, we've been talking using words, so we want to show you the visual representation on the actual thing happening at site right now. Happening on the site right now, and then suddenly, tada!
Ta-da!
We have a change in people. Some person just came in, but not just any person.
Today I'm very happy because I'm not alone. So
Finally.
you have done all the job for me.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
The two of them actually helped me take off some weight off my shoulders, so I'm really, really glad. So right now, who I have with me next to me?
I actually saw a lot of comment,
Yeah, she's a very
I
she's been
see
watching this thing for the
Yeah,
past,
I was see what is the
45 minutes.
comment. You see, so many comments.
Okay, but first of all, for anyone who doesn't know who she is, her name is Dato' Lily, and she is a very important person to the sales and marketing team in in Hunza Group, and you'll be able to see why in her profile showcase. Okay, so that was the short summary on that.
Very short. I'm very simple person.
Not as short as
I just see 30 years, so you just imagine they will guess what is my age.
She doesn't look like
Yeah,
her age,
you should not put 30 years, then they know what is my age already.
No, but you have 30 years of experience to back you up, right? So
I'm only 35 lah. 35.
Then I'm like 50.
Yeah, I'm 35 years old this year.
Forever 35.
Yes, 35. I dare not to say I'm 25 lah, but I'm saying I'm 35, okay?
Yes. So we have just seen the site progress video.
Yes.
So I heard from one of our colleagues who went together with you, right? You have taken a specific liking to one of the layouts in Muze at PICC.
There are many layouts.
Which is
there are many layouts.
most favorite layout in there?
Actually, when we went up, you know, we went to take this video that time. So we actually, you know, now it's under construction. It's actually don't allow anyone can just simply go in. But we actually discuss, you know, with our project team, and finally they agree, and they actually take care of all the safety, take care of us. We get ready everything, and then we managed to you know, go in and see all this during the construction. You see it now. So so we actually, if you see the video just now, you know, so I thought that, you know, maybe level 12, certain view can see, certain view can't see, you know, because it's a lower. But I'm so happy when we are at the mock-up unit, right? Wow, just now I saw some comments they say about the golf view. So this is really the golf view. You see at the level 12, right? Then you can see the golf view already. So you just imagine if you go higher and higher, then you can see even better, right? Even at the swimming pool area, right? At the swimming pool area also, you can have the golf view when you swim at the infinity pool, right? Then you can see the view, the golf view. Then after that, I say, okay, why not we went up to level 24?
24,
right,
okay.
24, and then we can see from the Tower B, you know, Tower B, those units like Type F, you know, Type F, Type E, not bad, you know, even can see Penang Bridge view.
Okay.
Wow, so I say, wow, Dreader 24 also can. Then I told my staff, I said, why not we go to even higher? Go up to above 30, okay, above 30. Wow, even better, correct not?
The higher you go, the
Yeah.
better it looks.
So previously, when I do the Facebook talk show, there are some our value purchasers say, hey, Lily, why you only show these few types? How about the rest of the type? Because we got so many types, right? So this now, okay, we go all the types. Then after that, we go to the Tower A, right? Tower A facing the spy.
The
Right.
Spice convention.
So
Center.
spice, a lot of people say, oh, you only got spy view. You only got the nice, you know, at night very nice view, very nice night view. But no, if you stand at the balcony, then you can see a golf view as well. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Just now you see the video. If you stand at the balcony, example Type C, around 1,300 square feet, actually can see the golf view. So I actually quite like this unit also, you know.
Okay.
So it's in actual fact, if once you go up, once the building build up, then you can go and see more clearer that the view. But in actual fact, every single unit, they have their specialties.
Yes, I agree.
They have their specialty.
Yeah.
And then after, we go and see the type H, you know, H, G1, you know, G, also not bad. All right, also can see certain different view, the second bridge view, you know, so I feel that every unit, they will have a very interesting, you know, character, you know, some can see this, some can see that, you know. So actually, after we went up, then only we realized that, wow, actually, there are many units also, they have a different kind of the view that they can see. Okay, so this time the construction video that we have taken, we are very happy that we can capture many things. So, but from time to time, we will going to take more video and update our value purchaser and our Facebook fans.
You know, from the way she described it, right, it sounds like it's really, really, really close to completion, right? So, you know, is it safe for us to say that, are we about to see the final product really soon?
Because I also one of the investor, okay?
So she's also very good job.
Yes,
Yeah.
I bought Type B, okay? I bought Tower A Type B, okay? So my unit view is actually look at the swimming pool and the golf view also, okay?
Okay.
So actually currently, you know, we have two towers. We have Tower A, we have Tower B. Tower B already more than 40 floors, okay? And Tower A is already near to level 30. So even the 2 years pandemic, right? Even the 2 years pandemic, you know, we have the labor issue, we have the construction material price increase issue. But however, we have a very good project team, consultant team, and they with our contractor, and they actually work together. And actually, we still the timeline still, right, target the completion, the practical completion, December 2022, and we hope that the CCC we can obtain the CCC first quarter of 2023. That is still our timeline. Okay, so we hope everything went well. All right, everything went well, and we can deliver a good product, good quality of PICC meals to our value purchaser.
Yeah, who knows, next year we can do another talk show, but in actual, not
Yes.
actual meals in unit.
Yes. So we actually have the meals talk show is every 2 weeks.
Okay.
We actually also, thanks to our consultant, they have shared so many things.
Yes.
Correct. So it's actually a very educational kind of things.
Correct.
So we will hope that every 2 weeks we will still can give more information to our value purchaser as well as our Facebook fans.
Great. So I think it's almost time for us to play the next video, and I really want everyone to pay close attention to the next video, because there will be plenty of clues in there for the next game. So listen carefully. Listen carefully. But I'm really very glad of all the support that you have shown us so far. So maybe I'll just give you one clue only. Listen carefully to a word with the term of wall. W-A-L-L. Listen carefully. In the next video.
Yeah, just tell them sheer wall lah.
Yeah, see, she already given an answer already.
Why you make it so difficult?
I want to make suspense.
Let people happy.
Okay. So she has given you the first answer, one of the answers for the next game. So pay close attention, because there are more clues in the next video. And the next video will be presented to you by one of our consultants by the name of Aru.
One of the features that I would like to highlight in PICC would be the shear wall system that working hand in hand with the transfer system. Shear walls basically is the vertical elements like columns that carry vertical loads, and the difference is basically the geometry. Shear wall is thin and narrow that it can blend all the way together with the brick walls. It means that it will be camouflaging with the walls, and hence you don't have a kink in your house, and hence that will give you a pleasant and usable space will be maximized. And in this fashion, coming down to the car park, you also have best of both worlds, because you have structures called transfer beam or transfer slab, where all the disalignment of the walls coming down to the foundation will be picked up, and hence you could space your column at the car park freely according to the car park space that's required. And therefore, when you open up the car, you have also a luxurious place, having that hand in hand together with a good space in your unit. Another feature that worth for me to highlight would be the ball pile system that is applied in PICC. As opposed to the more conventional jack-in system or hammer-driven, ball pile basically you could custom made, as the system would mean that you basically bore to the ground, put up the rebar, and cast it up accordingly, custom made to the required load that's needed. And we are luxurious and lucky enough in a way that we found good solid rock right beneath PICC, and hence we can actually leverage on the bedrock and give you a more stabilized and also a more robust system when it comes to lateral resistance for the structures and the foundation. Another point that I wish to highlight on PICC would be the human response on the building motion. What do I mean here? It's basically we have checked against the human comfort of the acceleration in a building, and one would know that all buildings has its own respective natural frequency, and what we have done here is basically to study and ensure that lateral loads such as wind, when it act onto the building, when it jive together with the natural frequency, it would not actually contribute too much of a nuisance to the users, and hence the user will have a comfortable and pleasing experience in PICC.
So that was the presentation by Arup, Mr. Wong. You know, Dato', I was reading the comment just now. Everyone was like typing, sheer
Yeah,
Wong,
so
board
clever,
power.
you know. Wow.
You give them the
No
clue.
lah, let people win some prize.
Now I want to punish you. Now I want to punish you.
Yeah.
I want to punish you by asking you. I give you a pop quiz. Okay, not sure.
Why you want to test me?
I have to test you
Aye.
because you gave them one clue. Okay,
I want to
never mind.
give them more clue later.
Cannot. The more clues you give, the more pop quiz I give you. So let's start with the first pop quiz that I give you.
Okay.
Let's talk about board pile system. What is board pile system?
You see, just now we hear our consultant, Mr. Wong explanation.
Yes.
It's so technical, right?
Yeah.
So I make it layman. You know, we are like layman. So you see, conventional piling, right? Right, always conventional is like boom, boom, boom. You can hear the sound, right? So ball pile is actually they drill until to reach to the rock. Just now that you hear the explanation. So this one is actually in KL quite certain development they use this, you know. But in Penang, it's not many people do this because this is a more expensive way of doing, and also it taken more long time. In the sense that you need a more long time to do this kind of ball pile system, but it make it very solid. You know why? Because that this is the earthquake resistant. Okay,
okay,
all right.
okay.
Even though we don't have earthquake, but sometimes you know. Our neighbor country,
I think
sometimes
2 weeks ago,
yes,
we just
you can
tremor.
feel it. But this
Yeah.
one is you have this earthquake resistant, and also in long run you don't have the worry about the settlement issue, and also the cracking issue. Reduce all these wall cracking issues. So this is a layman explanation because you know sometimes Wong explanation very technical, very detailed, but I make it layman. I hope I answer correctly, you know. Otherwise later Wong will call me. Really? Why you answer like that straightforward 1, 2, 3? I say I think I answer correctly lah. I hope so.
Thank you very much. You actually helped me to also understand because I have been trying to read a lot of things and I still can't understand board pile system. But you
Okay.
really helped me to understand. Okay, never mind. Then in that case, maybe I'll make the pop quiz number 2 easier for you.
Okay.
Let's try. How about something called transfer beam?
Well, I really like transfer beam because transfer beam is actually not a must that you
Not a must,
not a must that you must provide lah, you know. But we are you know, now I say I'm as a purchaser, I feel I'm very lucky that the developer they willing to spend that kind of money, right, to put the transfer beam. Okay, transfer beam it take very long time for us to do also. Actually, our project team when they see transfer beam, they say, oh my God, you know, they need to really take longer time to do this transfer beam. Okay, before they go up to the level typical unit.
Yeah.
And this transfer beam will actually make the below your podium level, like your car park, right? Then you have a wider space. You will have less column. So this is why you can see your car park, right? You have a better space, right, to park your car, rather than you can see many column and sometimes you park the car is so difficult and so narrow.
Yes.
So this is the one of the important things of the transfer beam, and also he make the building very solid. And it's actually not cheap, it's quite expensive to do that. So we really thanks to the developer, Hunza, that they willing to spend the kind of money to give a quality home to our value purchaser,
Wow, okay.
including me.
See?
Because I'm also one of the purchaser, so I must thanks to the developer, you know. Correct or not?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think, like what you mentioned just now, even for board pile, for transfer beam,
Yeah,
there are a
yeah.
lot of things which
Yes.
are not common in Penang,
Yes.
but we're doing it because
Yes.
we wanted to give you the best
Yes.
product that you're actually investing in.
Yeah. I'm really passionate to this project.
Yeah,
That's why I want
it's
to
like-
know more and more so that we can share more to our
Yeah,
our
our purchasers,
purchaser,
our-
our Facebook fans, you know. Yeah.
Correct. So this information.
So am I answer correctly or not?
Okay
You think?
lah, I give you maybe
I think okay lah.
99%. I minus
Okay
you 1 point
lah,
because
okay
you already
lah.
share out the share wall.
Yeah lah. I
Otherwise
think I
give
hope
100.
Wong don't call me later. Later Wong call me. I hope I answer correctly.
Yes. So I think in one of the videos also, just now we saw something like more than 70 facilities across
Yes.
7 different levels.
A lot.
70 facilities. That
A
is
lot.
A lot.
Yes.
Like what? Okay, let me maybe pick like 2 or 3 of your favorite facilities.
Of course, it's swimming pool.
Okay, okay.
Just now I saw someone write a comment. I think 𝐏𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐿. He say,
𝐏𝐿𝐴𝐿, one of our winners.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
say
you.
a sky swimming pool. Sky that. So I say, even though our swimming pool is at level 11,
Okay.
to me it's also something like sky. You know why? Because it's level 11 and it's an infinity pool, and you swim until to the end, then you can enjoy the beautiful golf view. So I think I like the swimming pool area at the level 11.
Okay.
And also I like the level 40 and 41.
Why? Is that so?
Because you see, even though we have more than 70 facility, but we actually distribute the facility to different level.
Okay.
We are not putting everything into one level. So actually the architect and also the ID consultant, they actually put in a lot of effort, and they actually think many types of different kind of facility that could to blend in all ages. You talk about kids, you talk about adult, and you talk about our older parents, right? Everyone can enjoy. And level 40, 41, right? If you buy a unit at level 40, 41, you actually can enjoy the gym, the sitting area, and other like e-game, those facility at level 40 and 41.
There's a special name for level 40 and 41, right?
Yes, it's
What is it
called the clubhouse. Meals clubhouse.
Meals club.
Yes. So you not need to like, oh, must go down, enjoy. So we actually distribute the facility to different floors.
Smart, very
Yeah, then just now I think the architect also got mentioned about the landscape area, right?
yeah.
So we have the Means Garden, So we still have within the community, you still have the green lung that you can enjoy.
Okay. So while waiting for my favorite Central Park to come out, I can also go to the garden.
Yes.
So
It's a nice,
Yeah, 70 facilities and you can enjoy everything
I
inside
can't
Muze
name
itself.
all lah, but it's a lot. And I really thanks to the ID consultant, because they really think deeply how to distribute all these 70 over facilities, you see.
Yeah. I think it's really good that we distribute across different floors.
Yes,
so that,
yes.
Like some of them can go up, some of them can go down. So spread all over. So you don't have to wake the lift up.
I saw people chase for
People are chasing for game 2. Okay.
Game 2.
All right. If you have been paying attention closely to all the past few videos, game 2 will be very easy for you.
Yes.
You know why?
All the answer is in the video.
All the answers are all in the video. Everyone is all crazy about this thing called Wordle. But okay, don't worry, I'm not going to do Wordle with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something even more easier. It's called crossword puzzle. Wow, very old school. So, why don't we have... I've not been doing crossword puzzle for a very long time. But let's put up, the crossword puzzle. And then, yes, as you can see there, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions for you. Okay, by the way, before that, now I'm giving you extra time to think. Before that, let me just say that we will also pick 3 winners from this game to also walk away with 50 ringgit Touch and Go e-wallet credit. So if you have been asking your friends to come along, then they also have the chance to participate. So Dato', let's start with the first one.
Yes.
The first clue, down. To have a better furniture arrangement in unit without beams. So the first one that starts with a C, and then the second last alphabet is an E. To have better furniture arrangement in unit without beams. So when you think about without beams, right? And then the second last alphabet is E. Okay, I'll give you one clue. The last alphabet is also E.
Wow.
Easier, really damn easy, this one. Okay. All right.
I think they know lah. They're so clever.
Comment in the box below.
Yeah, they are
I'm pretty sure a lot of people already saw some answers coming in
Let me
already.
see. Got people comment.
Okay. Never mind. Then that's the first one. Second one, ranked 3rd in the list of best islands in the world to retire on 2021. This is a free clue, I tell you. Anyone, if you don't know this, then you should go and reflect on yourself. Number 2, rank. This is very easy, really, honestly. Where we are at right now. Come on, where we are at right now. Not Muse showroom, but specifically where we are, in a general term. So that will be your answer, okay? And then for the third one, new structure system compared to column beam system. Okay. This one, free answer.
Yes, I have given the answer already.
Shear wall.
Yeah.
Everyone has been typing shear wall.
Yes,
shear wall and shear
yes,
wall.
yes,
That's the keyword for today, shear wall. Okay, fine. Number 3 has been settled. Then number 6, a system that allows you to control appliances within fingertips. 𝐶𝐚𝐧𝐚 did mention that just now. So if you pay attention to her, so you will get this pretty easily as well.
Yes,
Let me
yes.
see where's number 6.
Number 6.
Okay.
A system.
H, the S, and then the H, the E. Everything within your fingertips. He already gave you a huge clue just now already.
Very simple.
Really huge clue.
Very simple.
Yeah. Okay, so that was for all the down clues, and then now we have for the across. The first smart residential in PICC. This one, if you really don't know the answer to this, then I'm very disappointed. You have been spending time with me and 𝐶𝐚𝐧 and also Dato' Lily for the past almost 1
Actually,
hour.
we have given all the answers.
We've given all the answers.
Yes, we have said.
I heard the words a lot of times.
Yes, we have given all the answers.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm pretty sure a lot of you would have answered everything by now. But let's go to the next one anyway. The beam that transfer the building load via vertical element in the residential. Number 5, and that is this one. We have just given you the answer before this only. Okay, next one. A developer with more than 40 years of experience in real estate. This one, the answer is on the screen.
The answer is on the screen.
On the screen.
Yeah, on your right corner.
On the top right corner.
Top right corner. Top right corner.
Okay,
yeah.
Very easy. Then
Very
the last
easy.
one. Muse offers heat retention glass for selected units. This one may be slightly more difficult.
Where got difficult?
Some of them maybe didn't really listen closely just now, and then they might have missed
No
it.
lah, they know lah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure everyone has put in your answer in.
Where is
already.
your number 8?
Number 8 is the one most below one. The one that
Where?
starts with an L and then with an S.
Low.
Low.
No lah, I spell for them lah.
cannot lah.
No, in front L, right? L-O-W
L-O-W-E.
Low E.
Okay,
low
enough,
E.
enough.
Low E, then followed by C. Correct? No.
So
Followed by G.
Followed by C, yes.
No, G.
C.
G.
Okay. That's it.
No lah, let people.
Answers are all flowing in.
Got people answer already lah. They know
Aiyo,
lah.
See,
Yeah.
they are very clever. Okay.
Let people
Thank you
win
very
lah.
much if you have been paying close attention.
Yes.
I congratulate all of you first for paying close attention to the past
Yes,
videos.
we have all the. I saw a lot of people
A lot
answer
of people have
correctly.
already given a right answer.
Yes,
so thank
a lot
you very
of people.
much.
So you got the winner already.
Waiting. They are
Now the
picking
admin
the
is
winners.
picking. See who is the winner. Wow, many, actually a lot answer correctly.
Maybe you might want to keep the luck. I mean, if you didn't get it, it's fine. Maybe the luck is waiting for you for the lucky draw.
Not because I saw some people asking, this is the last game? No, you still got the what?
The big lucky draw.
Lucky draw.
Cash prize.
Yes.
Cash prize, huh?
Yes.
Wow, that one I really can't wait.
Yeah.
But
So
yes,
please.
now I
Got
have the winner's name already.
Okay.
First one.
Yeah.
Eugene Chan Rui Hong.
Eugene Chan.
You play close attention. Very good.
Congratulations, Eugene.
Eugene, okay.
Yes.
You'll be
Eugene.
walking away with 50 ringgit Touch and Go e-credit wallet.
Yes.
And then the second one is Gina Pay.
Oh, Gina Pay.
Yes, Gina Pay. And then the last one
Nicholas.
is Nicholas Tan.
Nicholas Tan.
Congratulations.
Yes,
So,
Nicholas.
we will show you the answer to all the clues for the crossword puzzle in 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yeah, that's all the answer.
That's all the answer.
Yes. You see,
Common
everything is
free.
been mentioned earlier.
Everything has been mentioned.
Everything we
correct.
have mentioned already. So
Yeah.
it's so simple.
It's so simple because we want everyone to be able to win
Yes,
something.
yes.
to have a chance to win something.
Yes.
So congratulations to all the 3
Yes,
winners.
congratulations to all the 3 winners.
Congratulations. I am really happy, at least...
Actually, I can play, correct? I'm also purchaser.
You cannot play.
Huh?
You
I can
cannot
play.
because I cannot play, then you cannot play.
Next time, I must ask the organizer to give some prizes to the like us lah. Correct or not?
I wish you.
Yeah, we are doing overtime for them. They just sit there. You see or not? They sit in front, do nothing, and then we here have to talk. Correct. Next time, must ask them to give us some prizes.
Organizer is making
at least a cup of Starbucks or what lah. Correct.
Okay lah. Can also.
Correct.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I completely agree.
Yes.
So yes, I think we've talked about the past.
Yes.
We've talked about the present.
Yes.
We talked about the track record.
So
the
now we talk
profile.
future.
So you want to talk a little bit about the future.
Yes.
Some people might be asking like, what's next?
Yeah.
After PICC, what else is on the pipeline for Hunza? PICC is just the biggest, but not the period, not the stop point there. There's so much more that we have in the pipeline, and later short while we will show you a video on the future projects that we'll be having in the coming few years.
I'm actually busy seeing people comment. You continue. I'm just seeing people comment. So at least we know what they want to know, you see. Yeah.
Then if you remember what I said earlier at the beginning, there is a checkout system for you to be eligible.
Yes, remember, because this one they can win the final 3 prizes.
Cash prizes.
Cash. So please,
first time we're giving out
please
cash
remember
prizes,
to check out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the QR code will appear on the screen during the video. Later on, you have enough time to actually do the necessary checkout. So remember, if you're doing this via your computer, get your phone ready. Or if you're looking through phone, then remember to click the link that we'll put in the comment box.
Someone want to belanja me coffee.
Wow, why not me?
Yes, thank you.
Why not me?
Yeah. I saw it.
I saw you tried so
It's not
hard.
Matthew lah. You see Matthew, not Matthew lah.
Okay.
No, another one lah. What's the
Mr.
name?
Abu, yes.
Yeah.
Datuk.
Oh, see? Yeah.
Andy also want coffee.
Andy, you ask Matthew to belanja you.
Matthew said he didn't win anything.
No lah, Matthew wait for the final prize lah. Correct.
The big lucky draw.
Yes.
So let's go to the video. To show. So remember to do the QR checkout as soon as the QR code is out. Okay, remember to do that. If not, you won't be eligible for the lucky draw. So remember to do the QR.
The moment you see the QR, quickly do.
Quickly do it.
Yes.
Alright, so let's queue for the video right now.
Hi, I'm Ming from Hunza Properties. I believe for the past 2 years, it was not exactly smooth sailing, but as we enter this promising and hopeful 2022, and as we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, this year will show us how much we have preserved and to always look forward with optimism in life. Before we start, let me briefly introduce Hunza Properties. It is a multiple award-winning property developer in Malaysia with more than 42 years of experience in this industry, creating tangible value through the development of our real estate. We have completed and delivered a plethora of properties with a total of more than 15,000 units, ranging from the likes of residential, commercial, and mixed-use developments, such as the famed Gurney Paragon Mall and Residences in Penang, and a series of large-scale master plan township developments. As we welcome and embrace this beautiful year, let me humbly thank all our valued and esteemed purchasers for your continuous support through these years. Now, so if you're looking to purchase a home or invest in property, let us tell you the pipeline projects under the group in 2022. Some are already under construction, some are going to commence construction. Datuk Lily and myself will share with you our pipeline projects within Penang Island and also outside of the island. So firstly, Penang International Commercial City, the PICC. As you know, it is a landmark project in North Malaysia. PICC has development value of approximately 9 billion ringgit. It is located in the pristine of Ban Lepas, southwest of Penang, which is also known as the Silicon Valley of the East. Encompassing over 43 acres of freehold land, PICC is the first integrated smart city in Penang with residential and commercial components such as office towers, a vibrant and lifestyle mall, an international hotel, a central park, a medical center, and service apartments. Powered by technology and coupled with modern infrastructure, high-speed internet is the way forward, and having connectivity through the upcoming LRT, this aligns with the Penang 2030 future-driven vision, thus becoming Hunza's trajectory for the next decade. And all of this is an integral part of creating a holistic synergy that will spur the growth of the Southwest District of Penang. So within PICC, the first phase, which is Muze Residential, has opened for you to purchase whether as your future home or as a valuable investment. Muze is the first smart residential condominium in PICC. It features a variety of layouts ranging from 1,000 square feet to about 1,800 square feet and offers more than 70 types of facilities across 7 levels in the 2 towers. Most importantly, Muze residents will be assured of safety and peace of mind as the entire development is monitored by round-the-clock security using a comprehensive and multi-tiered system. Also, we are working with Simon Electric, a luxury Spanish brand, for the provision of smart home system into each home to provide homeowners with the convenience that is much needed in our future living. So for Muze PICC, it is under construction and targeted to complete by the last quarter of this year. Next, in 2022, we will also be working on the second phase of PICC, which is planned for commencement of construction this year as well. So phase 2 will start off by this lifestyle, that is a service apartment with lifestyle facilities. Phase 2 is primarily the heart of the commercial city. So at the ground floor of your home, retail F&B Boulevard, right below your doorstep, this provides an easy access for residents to reach out to amenities. All of the units offer a decent size, whether for own stay or for investment. So we certainly look forward towards this groundbreaking works commencing soon in second quarter of 2022. This is another highlight we look forward to. Next, if you're a Malaysian looking for a quality, affordable home within Penang Island, our first affordable project, Trio, will be your choice. It is located at Sungai Ara, southern of the island. The location is fantastic. It provides sweeping views of not only the hills, but also city and the Straits of Malacca. Trio is equipped with an extensive list of resort-style condo facilities, including an infinity pool fronting the cityscape and the sea, well-equipped gym, and a variety of thematic gardens. Certainly the choice of many young working class. We are honored to share with you about the good take-up rate of Trio. More than 95% is sold, and there are only less than 50 units available. So quickly visit us if you are interested. This project is targeted to complete in 2023. Next, let me bring you up to the northern part of Penang, a resort home living by our award-winning project Alila 2. It is at Tanjung Bunga, built on elevated land 223 feet above sea level that provides a spectacular sea and hill view. It is a low-density development with only 270 units on the lush 9.8 acre site of greenery and landscaping trees and gardens covering up to 47 of the entire land. It is not a surprise with this eco-friendly factor, Alila 2 is GBI Gold certified with breathtaking landscape worth over 12 million ringgit of investment by Hunza. In more ways than one could ever imagine, Alila 2 resembles and feels more like a resort than your typical condominium. Good news is we still have limited units available, so if any of you is keen to experience what Alila 2 has to offer, please contact us at 6090-688 for more information. Okay, so here we are, our pipelines in 2022 within the island, but we are not done yet. Dato' Lily will bring you out of the island to share with you more projects over the mainland. Over to you, Dato' Lily.
Thank you, Ming. Hi, everyone. I am Lily from Hunza Properties Group. Other than in Penang Island, allow me to take you to the mainland now. Hunza Properties Group has also established its mark at mainland Penang in the district of Batam, Kepala Batas. Over the past 20 years, we had the opportunity to develop township with close to 5,000 residential and commercial units. More importantly, we have contributed towards the local community to own their desired landed property. We are also bringing the first gated and guided community home to the existing township of Banda Putra Batam, also known as Mekasari Anggun. Mekasari Anggun is the later phase of the iconic Mekasari by Hunza Properties Group. It is in close proximity to Banda Putra Batam, 6 minutes drive away from the North-South Express Batam Toll. Okay, the 11-feet royal fencing inspired gated and guided community offer a mix of double-story garden home and double-story superlink. With a spacious built-up and land area, centralized park concept garden at the doorstep, family-oriented facility, low maintenance charges, and much more. Mekasari Anggun will be presenting you a renewal of the living lifestyle with brand functionality and comfort together. Mekasari Anggun is currently under construction and target to complete by first quarter of 2023. Moving forward, we are going to launch 3 new developments in Batam, namely 𝐿𝐴𝐵view, Hunza Business Park, and Mekasari Anggun. 𝐿𝐴𝐵view consists of only 8 exclusive units of 2-story semi-detached home and is located in Banda Kepala Batas. The spaces built up is more than 3,200 square feet and will be open for registration this year in April, and we target to officially launch it in June. The new phase of Mekasari Anggun is set to launch at the second quarter of this year, featuring only 36 units of the single-story Zilolo bungalow and 317 units of 2-story exclusive terrace. Whereas Hunza Business Park consists of 46 units of the 2-story and 3-story shop offices, and we will be bringing in one of the famous franchise brands to Batam as well. Expected launching is in April 2022. For more information, please follow up our Facebook page or Hunza website. And we have also planned to launch another new project called 𝐿𝐴𝐶ity in Zuru by the end of 2022 and will consist of a commercial and residential unit. So people, please, this is your opportunity to own a unit. Moving further up to Sungai Petani Kedah, Hunza has developed 291 acres of the land 20 years ago, which include low cost, low medium cost, and double-story terraces. And guess what? We still have another 300 acres for development. This coming development is known as Sri Bayu 2, and this project has a total of 191 units of double-story terrace. And this is the first phase, with land size of 20 by 60 and built-up area of 1,476 square feet. Sri Bayu 2 is currently open for registration and is targeted to launch in April 2022. Wait! We are also in the midst of setting up a new sales gallery in Sungai Petani. Last but not least, Hunza 98 is another development coming up in Nimong Tebau, and it is 2-story gated and guided terraces with a total of 98 units only. These are the ongoing and upcoming projects of Hunza Group in year 2022 and 2023. As mentioned by Ming earlier, we would like to take this opportunity again to thank all our value purchasers for all the support, and we pray that this year will be a better year to everyone as Hunza is working towards building more quality homes for everyone.
So I hope you have enough time to do the checkout. Because now you see what
long video. Because a lot of project want to launch. That's why long video.
We want to give enough time for our viewers to do the necessary
checkout.
So that's why you see the QR code is still here. Wow, really bonus. So now our team members are working behind the scenes to compile all.
You know, I
the
saw
names.
this. You saw this.
I have a good feeling that I'm going to win. So
I don't think he can win, Matthew.
Oh,
Hey, yeah, Matthew
I want to
cannot
meet this Matthew guy. He's very optimistic. So remember, before that, I also want to continue. I'll ask everyone to just continue to like, share, and comment because you might be able to win these 𝐼𝐴 Paragon Mall shopping vouchers. Even though, lucky draw later, if you didn't manage to win anything, if you do these 3 things, like, share, and comment, you might still walk away with 𝐼𝐴 Paragon Mall shopping vouchers.
Yes.
So it's still a prize either way, right?
Yes.
So let's talk a bit before the lucky draw winners come out. Let's talk a bit on the projects that that were mentioned during the video. So maybe 𝐶iming, I specifically like the term of the H City at Juru. So maybe explain a bit on the H City, and then maybe even some of the projects outside of Penang.
You should ask her more.
Yeah.
Because
she's thinking.
You should ask her
more.
You should ask her more. Let her talk
no, I
more.
think the word H City comes from you, right?
You know why? Because she's jealous that I didn't
No,
give
I
𝐶iming
wasn't jealous because I'm so happy today got so many people share the talk show.
like, share, comment.
No, I mean our projects outside of Penang Island, right? There are so many that we are planning in the pipeline. One very interesting one is the H City.
H City.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, when you're driving along the North-South Highway, before you enter Penang Bridge, the last stop is what? Juru, right? So Juru, as soon as you come out from that place, as you know now, Seberang Perai is growing, is mushrooming, especially the light industrial. So I think this is the right time for us to plan for this massive development. How big is the land?
It's huge.
Huge.
Like really huge.
36 acres.
The way we use city.
They don't know. I know they don't know. They want to test me. I want to test you.
We're working together.
They want to test me.
They give you a clue already. It's called city. I think have the word of city definitely is big, right? Yeah.
So we have the PICC city in the island,
Yes.
another H city in the mainland.
Yeah. We know we're gonna have another city already. KL or
It's another
soon.
mixed development,
Yeah.
right?
Someone is asking,
The 8 in Kepala Batas is
is what type of property? I test 𝐶iming.
Okay.
It's what type of property? Maybe I test you.
It's a semi-D.
Yes.
It's a semi-D. So, but not
Because we
many.
have our development in Bertam.
Yes,
So
yes.
the Bertam development, I think, is going very well. It's phases after phases. So 8 is one of them.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Correct.
So we have the
Very
H
exclusive.
City.
Very exclusive.
We have 8 Mekasari, and then we also have SP, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, SP in SP we still have a lot of land bank. Actually when we started SP project, it was close to 20 years ago. But after that, we focused so much in Penang, like our 𝐼𝐴 Paragon development and all that. Now we are back to SP again. So if you are anywhere in SP or up north, we are just 10 minutes away from the toll, right? So it's a double-story terrace house, 191 units. Our office is going to open on 31st of March. Drop by, go to our SP office to take a look. Very nice, very peaceful neighborhood. You will like the project, right? So these are some of the pipeline projects that we have in line. Oh, don't forget also phase 2.
Yes.
PICC
Yes.
phase 2. The groundbreaking will happen this year as well.
We're going to start work for phase 2.
Yes. So because I think Muse is coming up real
Yes,
soon.
yes,
already.
yeah.
It's going to be done.
Yeah.
So it's time for us to also focus on phase 2.
Yes.
And then you'll be able to see the bigger, the materialization of the city concept in PICC real soon. So, Dato', I remember you told
I
me
still
that
got question.
Yeah.
I thought want to draw lucky draw already.
No. You have to make a very special announcement because
Yeah.
I said earlier in the video there is a special
Oh,
announcement
yeah,
for
yes.
our viewers.
Yes,
Other than the lucky draw.
Yes,
These are
yes.
the 2 big things for today. So, are you ready to announce to
Yes,
them what
yes.
we have been keeping under wrap for quite a while?
Yeah.
But before that, maybe let's play the video.
Play
So,
the video
yeah.
first. Yeah.
Okay.
you see, we also have our very own, our very special HOC, but it's Hunza Ownership
Hunza
Committee.
home, yeah, because
I
you see the HOC just over December last year.
Correct.
So actually we receive a lot of the comment from the purchaser who want to buy meals, you know, yeah, I miss the HOC. So after we discussed, we said, yeah, we should launch back our HOC, Hunza, because it's also H, right?
Yeah,
so we say, we should come out with Hunza HOC 2.0.
Yeah.
Why 2.0? Because we have done it before, you know, when the first HOC, right? We also launched Hunza HOC 1.0.
Yes,
Now
correct.
it's Hunza HOC 2.0. So when we announced this, right, on the 1st of March, right, our potential purchaser is so happy because they can still enjoy back the HOC. Whatever they enjoyed previously under the HOC last year, they enjoy the same thing now under the Hunza HOC.
2.0.
Yes. Very important is the MOT, the stamp duty will free up to Malaysia ringgit 1 million. We follow the same thing what the previous HOC done. And also the loan stamp duty also will be borne by us.
Okay.
Yeah, then the important thing is the previous HOC also got the 10% discount, right? So the same thing, this one also applied. So we have followed exactly what the HOC last year, now we also do the same thing. Okay, so for those who missed the HOC, right, last year, please don't miss this time, okay? Because this Hunza HOC 2.0 is only limited time only. Okay?
Until when?
I cannot tell them.
You...
Limited. Until we achieve the numbers already.
She's very clever. You know? So
yeah,
you don't know when is the limited gonna end.
Cannot tell. We have to have some suspicious.
Okay. Talking about suspense, right? What's coming up after this is even more suspense. So you know why? Because I am not gonna announce the winner of the lucky draw from my phone. All of you will be witnessing it together with us because we're gonna put that into the system and then the system will draw. So you'll be able to see together with us on real time who are the 3 lucky winners. So as you can see on the screen right now, the grand prize of tonight is 888 ringgit
Wow!
of cash prize.
Wow!
Cash prize, you know.
Cash,
Cash.
Yes. Wow.
Our first time giving cash.
Okay, can I excuse myself?
No. Sorry, too bad.
I want to be participate there. I also purchase some to participate.
But you are also today's special guest.
Yeah. If I know this price, I'm not going to sit here tonight. You know.
Tonight we sit here quite
I'm going to sit opposite there.
And then the first runner and the second runner will also win 588 and 388 respectively. These 3 are all cash prizes. So really lucrative winners, really lucrative prizes for the 3 lucky winners tonight. And this is also to thank them for staying with us from the start until the end. So I think we're ready. The system is ready. Let's see who will be the first winner of tonight's the second run-up. Yes.
Second
and
runner-up.
The system is gonna draw the name from there.
Wow!
Spin!
Congratulations and celebration.
388 ringgit.
Yes,
cash prize.
congratulations.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Can go and have a good meal, or just go shopping. 388 cash prize can do a lot
Hey,
of things.
a lot.
And then the first run up, 588 ringgit cash prize.
See
Who will
who is
be
the winner.
the lucky winner?
I hope my name up lah.
No, your name is not in.
Or maybe Matthew lah. Matthew, you see, keep on make noise here, you know.
Congratulations to
Su
Su
Ziwei. Wow,
Maybe because
congratulations.
the person share the same middle name with.
This is strictly luck, you know.
Yeah, strictly
Yeah,
luck.
strictly luck. Because
No
it's not controlled by
manipulation,
us.
it's all system
It's
based.
all controlled by the system.
Yeah, so it's really depends on.
Okay,
luck.
grand prize.
The grand prize.
Grand prize.
888
Yes, see.
ringgit of cash prize.
Wow,
Who will be the
wow,
grand
I'm
lucky winner for tonight? Draw.
Woo!
No. Yes. No.
Wow!
中金
快！
哇，
Wow！
中啊！今次真係
Wow! Yeah. So lucky.
Congratulations. 88 ringgit.
Congratulations.
Fat. Correct or not?
Yes,
Fat.
Wow,
Wow.
I say congratulations to all the 3 lucky
Yeah,
winners.
next time should have this. I don't want to sit here.
next time I also want to go in.
Next time you sit here, I sit there.
Okay, then the one. No. The three of us sit on the other
No,
side.
you and Zhi-Ming sit here, I sit there.
No. The three of us sit on
I
the
don't
other
want
side.
to sit here really
Then
because
the other side come and sit here instead.
you know how many cup of coffee I can buy? Oh,
No,
yeah.
just coffee. You go and stay in hotel.
I love coffee.
Staycation.
I love coffee.
So okay, don't worry. Like all the other prizes as well, we will get in touch with you on the details and everything else. So don't be nervous, don't be worried. We will be getting in touch with you via private messaging.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So I think that's about it for this evening. So we would really like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight and then, for staying with us from the start all the way.
Hey, don't
until the
forget,
end.
ask them to join me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Datuk Lily also wants you to join her in the next Muse talk show, which will be scheduled on
23rd
of
yes.
March.
I will have another guest with me, and
Yes.
this time I will have this Datin Teng,
Yes,
our
from architect
the
from
main
Malacca.
architect for the PICC Mills.
Yes.
And finally, I managed to convince her to do the Facebook Live with me. I has been talking with her for so long.
Very long time.
Wow, I'm so happy when she said yes.
Great.
Okay.
So you have to stay tuned. Remember to tune in again to watch on 23rd of March
Yes.
on our Facebook for PICC.
Yes.
So for those of you who are watching from the start, you can also join us by then on 23rd of March. Tune in to PICC Facebook page to watch the live because this thing will still be here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
keep
Please,
continuing.
please continue.
Like, share, and comment.
Like,
Even
share.
on that time, this thing will still be there.
Yes.
So just come and watch the video and then get some information. that will help you to make informed decision. All right. So
Hey, I just realized today, our
correct.
Our-
What I want to say is white,
yeah.
black, and grey.
Wow, it's a same
Purposely
yeah.
well
Hey, no,
coordinated.
where got purposely? I didn't tell you what I wear, right?
I
right?
have like a premonition.
Yeah, your sixth sense.
The white, black, and grey.
Okay.
So okay, remember to check out all our other medias, such as our Facebook page, our website, and also remember to go to YouTube to subscribe to the H channel because the three of us are also part of it.
Yes.
So we will bring you to a lot of places,
Yes.
talk about a lot of things,
Yes.
and it's all on YouTube. You can go to watch it after this live stream is over.
Yes.
So on behalf of Hunza Group, the three of us would like to thank all of you again for staying with us from the start until the end. And we hope to see you in the next Muse Talk Show on 23rd of March.
9 p.m.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yes, bye. Ooh.
Penang. From the start, it has been a magnet, drawing both trade and commerce to its shore. A dynamic mix of people and rich culture. A place of amazing creativity and readily available talent. It's Malaysia's leading trading hub. Today, Penang is rewriting her narrative. This is Penang International Commercial City, a smart city comprising the best of commerce, leisure, and living. Easily accessible via a well-planned transport system and road network. Living in PICC is an ultra-modern pleasure. Residents enjoy facilities that enrich their lives, making every experience easy and enjoyable. This philosophy is replicated in the business world as well. Offices are designed to heighten the daily buzz. Here, companies enjoy state-of-the-art facilities that ensure the smooth flow of business to optimize productivity. So people can focus on what's important to them. Here, everything is a click away. Easily arranged and delivered to your doorstep. So, families get to indulge in the thing they love the most. PICC is a great place for that much-needed break. Everything is seamless from check-in onwards. Via a well-designed all-in-one app, guests enjoy exemplary features. Check out the latest happenings. Disappear into a futuristic world of wonder, of marvel and awe. Then shop without ever reaching for a wallet. After the excitement, it's time to take things slow. Enjoy a romantic interlude with the stunning views playing host. Penang International Commercial City has it all, including great location. It's linked to the mainland via 2 bridges, while the Penang International Airport is close by. Penang Free Trade Zone is just minutes away, and Georgetown a highway away. It's also close to international schools, universities, and an 18-hole golf course. Penang International Commercial City. The new Pulse of Penang. Another prestigious project by Hunza.